That is poetic. Wouldn't you agree? Jason J. Sultana.
Yes, Big Brother.
Do you accept?
Pleasure.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Jason J as the final head of house for BBNaija season 10. I was a bit surprised when I found out that they were still going to have another task again. I thought that Sultana would be the last head of house, but I guess Biggie always has a lot of surprises in store for us, and they had a task which was quite long and well, boring for me, but long anyway. It took a lot of time. They were placing ping pong balls, and it was a bit stressful. Some of the housemates had a bit of difficulty, executing this task properly, like Kola, K-Bobo. Isabella had a bit of a tough time at the beginning, but picked up. And I think Imisi did pretty well. But anyway, the focus is to congratulate Jason J and his fans on him winning the final head of house. And coincidentally, he also happened to be the first head of house for the season. So being the first head of house and the last head of house, I'm sure has a very surreal feeling for him. So it's a very welcome development and a positive one for Jason J amidst all the controversy and drama that has been going on around him, especially him deploying all manner of strategies to stay relevant in the house. So this is a really good one for him, and you could obviously see his happiness and excitement at winning something relevant, and of course positively adding to his brand. I'm also very impressed that he rose up to the challenge of starting the task, and he did pretty well, I must say. Although at a point he seemed to have a fall, but he was able to gather himself and end up as a winner for the task. On the other hand, Isabella and Imisi were announced as the snails of the house. While I think Biggie, may have had his own reasons why he did that, I feel they both tried. I feel like the worst of the people, or should I say, let me not say worst, the people that I feel like didn't really do too well should have been K-Bobo and Kola. And if you check the video, you see the expression on K-Bobo's face. I think he was expecting to be called, but well, his luck, I guess. It was Imisi and Isabella that were called. Isabella, like I said, was slow at the beginning but picked up. Imisi, on the other hand, didn't do so badly. But I guess it is what it is. And, they were picked as the snails of the house. Although they complained vehemently, they were really, really complaining about that. But you've been picked is you've been picked. So you can really just complain. But you have to accept it, which they eventually did. And of course, we'll have to pay the price for being the snails. And trust your girl, Imisi. She didn't even hide about it. She was so vocal about it. Same with Isabella. In fact, Imisi went as far as calling Kola and K-Bobo's name, pointing, well, not pointing, but calling them out and saying, no biggie, these are actually people that didn't do well. But anyway, hey, that's part of the game, and that's part of the fun of the reality show. Now, the sweetest part of it is Jason J picked Sultana as his guest. I was surprised, and I'm not sure if you were surprised, but if you're surprised, please let me know in the comment section. They are already in a ship, and they've been having a bit of turbulence in the past few days and weeks thereabout, with Jason J practically, telling Sultana, she should allow him to do what he wants to do. The situationship where he jumped into Joanna's bed in the night, and then Sultana winning head of house and him trying to worm his way back to her bed, all sorts of drama. I guess everybody just has the game they have to play, the strategy you have to play. But I was happy he picked her. Why he picked her now, I can't really say, because the first time he won head of house, he didn't pick her. But this time around, hey, past is the past. He picked her now, and I feel like that was a very welcome development for their relationship. If anything is going to happen after the house, well, between them, good luck. But within the house, I feel like she deserved it. So if you feel she didn't, let me know in the comments. And if you are yet to like and subscribe, please do not forget to do so. So moving on, basically he picked her and she was one that crowned him. They both looked very happy with it. I guess she was happy for him and he was also happy for himself. So I don't think there'll be any head of house after this particular situation. So tell me, what do you think about the entire thing? Did Biggie make a right choice in picking Imisi and Isabella as the snails? And do you think this win for JCJ is well deserved? What do you think the possibility or the outcome of this win could be for him, for his chances? Because obviously this will also be a boost for his fan base as well without him leveraging or relying on anyone. Anyway, I'll be seeing you shortly in another video. Take care, and I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. And once again, don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.